Feastables returns to the candy aisle. Hey everyone, welcome to another review. My name is Jeff, and this is the candy aisle. It's a candy review channel. This is what we do here. This is another Feastables bar. Very exciting. I have reviewed previously a few of these, the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, and the peanut butter. Now we've got the milk crunch, and to my knowledge, so this is obviously these came out a couple years ago, but they only were released officially in Canada, where I live, spring, maybe I want to say 2024. So not that long ago. Since that time, there was Mr. Beast did get into some controversies. That's okay. We're just going to focus on the candy itself. And we cannot control here what happens with Mr. Beast in the future. But at the time of this recording, I don't know. I think he seems like an okay guy at this point still. Perhaps I'm misinformed. I'm not totally up on all of the comings and goings of various internet controversies. That said, let's just focus on the chocolate, huh? I do know that there are a few other flavors of the Feastables chocolate bars. There's a peanut butter crunch, there's a dark chocolate with sea salt, there's an almond, and there's a cookies and cream. So that's 4 more. I've never seen those in Canada. But then again, they're pretty new. This is new in general to Canada. So maybe just those ones haven't made it up here yet. So maybe next time I'm down in the States, I will have a look for those. That said, again, Feastables aren't available everywhere. I think even in the US, it's kind of, hit and miss where you might find them. Although I know there was that Walmart deal that he had. So for my money, this is probably the last of the Feastables bars that I have here in Canada, easily accessible. This is the Milk Crunch. And I assume this is like a crunchy bar, like a crunch bar, sorry. Crunchy is a different bar that is only available in Canada. Well, in the UK as well. I assume this is like a Nestle Crunch bar. Oh, right, I forgot. Again, with this interesting patterning, the way they cut it. Also, this is a fun size, kind of. It's like a smaller size form factor than the other ones were that I had, which were more or less king size. I didn't know they came in these until I saw this. I just got this at the gas station, which is not where I normally buy my chocolate because, wow, overpriced, right? I tend to get my chocolate, just so you know, I tend to get my chocolate at the grocery store for cheap, or at the drugstore where maybe I can get points on it because they've got a loyalty program at our drugstore. Or if I'm looking for imports, I've got a whole system. It's a whole system. I never made a video on it, but I always kind of wanted to, on finding the good chocolate bars. Anyway, if you're interested in that, let me know in the comments. This is the Mr. Beast Milk Crunch. It is a milk crunch bar, and it looks 100% like what I thought. So I'm assuming those are just Rice Krispies, small Rice Krispies. Let's try it. Oh. Okay. So, yeah, I mean, it's fine. Basically, that's it. It's fine. There's my review. The Krispies are certainly smaller than a Crunch bar, but about as evenly spaced as a Crunch bar. So the chocolate to crispy ratio is still pretty low. Or maybe I'm just thinking not as high as I'd like it to be. What I think, if I'm thinking about small Rice Krispies, I think what I want is 100 grand. Do you guys know the 100 grand bar? It's an American chocolate bar. Lot of Krispies. A lot of Krispies per square inch. And I know this looks good. It's not that dense. Maybe the Krispies are unsubstantial. They do have a really nice crunch to them, though. And the mixing, I don't know, the crunch and the chocolate, they do go well together. I don't know, maybe I'm being too hard on it. Thinking it should have more Krispies per, square inch or whatever. Maybe I should just take it for what it is, which is pretty good. Like, this is pretty tasty. I don't know that I'm going out of my way for this, but it's pretty good. I wouldn't turn it down. I guess here's the real question. Would I get this or would I get a Crunch bar, like a Nestle Crunch? I would 10 times out of 10 get a Crunch bar. I mean, that's the practical answer. Reviewing this on its own, it's totally fine. It's totally fine. But the Crunch bar is the Crunch bar is the Crunch bar, right? And if I lived in the States, would I get this or would I get 100 grand? Yeah, I don't know. I probably haven't had enough experiences with 100 grand. Do you have any other crispy bars that you can think of? Oh, Hershey has the, remember they used to make that one, the Crackle. You still find that in fun size for like Halloween and whatnot, but not readily available, at least not in my neck of the woods, the Crackle. I can't think of another crispy bar. I like that this exists. I think this is good, but I'm not going out of my way for this, especially because in my experience, at least here where I live, these are kind of at a premium. Like, these are not like a cheap chocolate bar. Compared to what else is in the candy aisle. I mean, that's just keeping it real. So, for the flavor, for the packaging, for all of the sort of aesthetics, and I like what this is, and I don't dislike this at all, but I'm giving this a very middle of the road 3. It's fine. It's totally fine. I still think that there's better things on the market. I guess that's sort of where I'm landing with this. Like, completely inoffensive, completely does what it sort of sets out to do. And I do think I was being too hard on it to do those immediate direct comparisons to 100 grand or a Crunch bar, probably. But you have to think in context of like, what am I going to buy? And I'm probably not going to buy the Milk Crunch Feastables again. That's just my take. So nothing really wrong with it. It's probably even a high 3. Some people will really, really like this. If you like crispy bars, give this a shot. But I doubt it's going to replace Crunch in your, hearts and minds of crispy lovers. That's my take. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I guess this was kind of a quick review. And if I see any of the other Feastable bars up here in Canada, I guess I'll pick them up. I'd like to try that cookies and cream. That's that's the real offshoot one. Definitely. All right, people. Thanks so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, all that, whatever. I don't even care. Do what you want to do. Live your life. Enjoy it. And eat some chocolates today. Okay. Much love. Bye-bye.